un po' nume specta disciplina, un corpus slang, mentre rezistit che seta man, intermolem vitam dignem nomine homine, sominia quea bes temporali, suntet caduca, cod non faci sodi e cras, non eric facilis moment un preteridet cum eo pas vite tu e surge ergo surge iterum, surge sempre. No rimanere in tenebris, surge momentum non rerit, quod habes nunc est omne, quod habes surge, ora vocat, surge, labora. Marcus Christi cibi ipsi intentorio belli non ad gloria non ad popolum sed ad animum sum, disciplina non est donum deorum sed opus hominis, quotidiana repetitio virtuti si despilo si via non liquere evitatilem quere animum fortem qui ferton era sine quere la dignus est victoria. Omnes homines moriuntur non omnes vere vivunt, surge igitur dum tempus est dum hora vocate, surge non rimanere in tenebris, surge momentum non rerit, quod habes nunc est omne, quod habes surge, ora vocat, surge, labora. Iterum, ora votet. Momentum praetereri, surge, vita brevis est, quod non facis nunc, non facies unquam, surge, ora vocat, surge, surge. Stop discussing what the group of man looks like. Beat one. Stop planning what a disciplined life resembles. Live one. Stop narrating the version of yourself you're gonna become and become. And stop the commentary. Stop the sum of daily actions that define the character in question. Marcus didn't theory about virtue. We practiced it without session. Break a days off for exception for the way he was feeling. He just did the thing the philosophy was revealing. Waste no more time arguing what a good life looks like. Waste no more time planning when the plan should be the lie. Stop debating, stop explaining, stop the endless preparation. Waste no more time. Be it, just be it. The discussion is finished. Just be it. The discussion is finished. Just be it. Let me be Eminem, level fast for a second on the concept. Marcus Aurelius invoked to a maximum respect. Said stop talking about what it means to be a good man. Start being a good man. Execute the operating plan. Every hour in the seminar on becoming better is an hour not spent being better. Read the letter of intent you wrote yourself and then actually deliver the plan you've been describing to every willing listener. Waste no more time arguing what a good life looks like. Waste no more time planning when the plan should be the lie. Stop debating, stop explaining, stop the endless preparation. Waste no more time. finished. Waste no more time. Stop discussing. Be it now. Executing on a battlefield, and in the palace and in a tent with enemies unconcealed. The algorithm is not mine to change. The output is the audience reaction isn't mine. The work is the timing of the breakthrough isn't mine. The showing up is the acceptance and the action of the whole of what the knowing does. Accept the things you cannot change. Fight the ones you can. Accept the things you cannot change. That's the wisest play. Not resignation, but precision, knowing where to aim the force. Accept the things you cannot change and change what's actually yours. So change. I used to fight things that were never in my jurisdiction. Exhausted by the battle, put things outside my decisions. Spent enormous energy on column 2. Epictetus would have cringed. Every drop of effort on the uncontrollable was a hinge. Connecting me to nothing, spinning without friction, generating nothing useful. Marcus and Epictetus, but we're stating the same fundamental law of where to spend the energy. Accept what isn't mine and know what is with full integrity. Accept the things you cannot change. Fight the ones you can. Accept the things you cannot change. That's the wisest play. Not resignation, but precision, knowing where to aim the force. Accept the things you cannot change and change what's actually yours. So change. material and wrote that very little is needed. Called it empirical. The palace didn't deliver what the philosophy delivered. The comfort didn't produce what the discipline considered worth having. And he knew this from the inside of abundance, not from the outside looking in with romantic redundance. The man who had everything said the everything was mostly noise against the interior life, which was the only source of genuine voice. Very little is needed for a life that's actually full. Very little is needed. It's all inside your skull. The way you think about the thing is the thing itself in the end. Very little is needed. Think well, and everything else follows. And everything else follows. I've been chasing numbers, thinking the number is the answer, thinking the metric is the meaning, thinking bigger is the cancer of insufficiency that I can cure with one more zero. But Marcus had the zeros and he wrote it from the zero point of need that humans actually require for contentment, which is about 10 times less than the culture's endorsement of the amount we need to function well and thrive. Very little is needed, and the little is what keeps you fully alive. Very little is needed for a life that's actually full. Very little is needed. It's all inside your skull. The way you think about the thing is the thing itself in the end. Very little is needed. Think well, and everything else follows. It's needed. The richness is interior. Marcus had everything and knew this. Very little is needed, and I finally believe it. Very little is needed. The interior is the empire. Everything I was chasing outside was already inside. Very little is needed. Think well, live well. Like a coming in a comfort boat. The source of good is inside, not outside. Taking notes to stop looking at the external world for what it can supply, and start excavating what was placed inside before the eye. Even started asking questions about where the good was coming from. The well is inside, he said, and it keeps producing if you drove up enough discipline to keep digging past the surface layer of comfort and convenience and the temporary pride. Look within, the source of God is always there. Look within, it flows if you keep digging with care. Everything I was searching for outside was already inside. Look within, dig deeper, dig deeper. The well doesn't run dry. turning my back on the interior section, when the actual answer was already phone and waiting for me to stop the external excavating and come home to the source that was there from the beginning. The well inside doesn't require the external winning to be full. Marcus proved it from the inside of an empire that was demanding everything, and still he found the fire inside. Look within, that's where it always was. Look within, the source of God is always there. Look within, it flows if you keep digging with care. Everything I was searching for outside was already inside. Look within, dig deeper, dig deeper. The well doesn't run dry. Look within, the source is inside. Dig until you find it. Look within, the well is there. Look within, it never ran dry. Everything I needed was always inside. Look within, dig and find it. Book 12, last pages. Marcus writing to himself again. Not for publication, not for posterity, not for the emperor's friends. For himself, the most honest audience he ever had. The private meditation of a man who carried everything and was glad to have the philosophy to hold the weight without complaining, without the theater of suffering, without the performing of the pain. Perfection, the character resist, live each day like it's the last. Without haste, without sluggishness, without pretending through the past. Meditations, written to himself in the dark. Meditation, Marcus Aurelius still hitting the mark. 2,000 years of wars and empires, and the words still hold. Meditation, written to himself for us, still gold. Gold, 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 gold. Surge, you have power over your mind. Obstacle is the way. Loss is nothing else but change. Confine yourself to today. Waste no more time arguing. Accept what you can't change. Very little is needed. Look within for the whole range of what you actually require to live a life worth living. The philosophy was never about receiving, it was giving your full attention to the present moment with full character, and letting everything else sort itself out as the matter. Fate and time and nature, which were always going to do exactly what they were going to do, regardless of what you spent your energy resisting or accepting or controlling. The only empire was always the interior unfolding. Meditations, 2,000 years later, and it's still the most honest thing anyone ever wrote about how to be a person. Meditations still here, still true.
Marcus wrote it plain enough that 2,000 years later it still lands. You are cower over your mind, not over what happens, not over the algorithm, not over the reception, not over the critics' verdict, not over the traffic direction. The only territory that was ever actually mine was the 6 inches between my ears at any given time. Everything else was always outside the perimeter. Everything inside was always a deliverer. Not outside events. Have cover over your mind. That's where the empire lives. Everything they threw at you is outside your wall. You have power over your mind. Realize this, and you'll find the strength. Let me run the implications at full speed for a second. Every morning I wake up as a negotiation beckons between the external noise and the internal governor, between what happened to me and what I deliver as the answer. The mind is the only variable fully in my color. The mind is the citadel, the rest is just a column of external data that opines and gets processed or dismissed depending on whether it serves the progress. The discipline of the mind, the discipline of the empire. Marcus govern Rome from the chariot of the fire. You have power
wrote it on the battlefield in the middle of consuming an empire that was falling while he tried to hold the center. He found out what impedes advances it, and the winner of every difficulty lives the spring of the solution. Every wall was always low bearing for the construction. The path that couldn't be seen until the wall became the floor. The impediment to action advances action that was Marcus on the wall. The obstacle is the right, not the thing before the way. The obstacle is the way. Marcus wrote it in a 10 one day. Every closed door, every hard year, every piece of the resistance. The obstacle is the way. Through it, not around it. Let me map the philosophy onto the present moment rapidly. Every piece of friction in the path was always actually the path itself disguised as something black and forward motion. Every failure was a coordinate on the map of the ocean, and I was crossing to wherever I was going. Every note was GPS recalculating, showing a different route that turned out to be more direct than the one I would have taken if the first one had been perfect. The obstacle is the way, not the thing before the way. The obstacle is the way. Marcus wrote it in a 10 one day. Every closed door, every hard year, every piece of the resistance. The obstacle is the way. Through it, not around it. Through it, not around it. The obstacle is the way. Marcus proved it in a battlefield. The obstacle is the way, and I stopped trying to avoid it. The obstacle is the way, I walk through it now. Every hard thing in front of me is the path itself. The obstacle is the way through. Marcus lost colleagues in war, lost family, lost health, lost years to campaigns when he would rather have had himself. In a library, someone reading, writing, doing philosophy, but the loss was not the end. It was the change, the story. Required them to go through to become the version of the emperor the history. Remember with a certain weighted character that comfortable emperors never carried. Loss is nothing else but change, and change is what the natural order married. Loss is nothing else but change. Marcus said it in the fourth book. Loss is nothing else but change. And nature loves of the story that keeps proceeding. Lost is not the final word, it's just the current chapter, and chapters end, a new one start, and the structure comes after. Mark is lost, his children lost his health, lost years to conflict, been called it change, because that's exactly what it is. Lost is nothing else but change. Mark has said it in the fourth book. Lost is nothing else but change. Nature loves the change it took. Everything I thought I had that left was just evolving. Lost is nothing else but change, and change is nature's pleasure, not my punishment. Hey, not lost. Loss is nothing else but change. Nature's pleasure. Loss is nothing else but change, and I'm okay with that now. Loss is nothing else but change, and change was always coming. Whatever left was making room for what comes next. Loss is nothing else but change, and change is God. Confine yourself to the present, Marcus wrote it like a command. Not a suggestion, not a gentle till it's a fickle reprimand, but a direct order from a general to his own interior. Stop visiting the past, it doesn't make you superior. Stop projecting in the futures that don't exist yet either. The only real estate you have is now, be a believer in the square for the time you're standing in this second, because the past is gone and the future hasn't beckoned. Confine yourself to the present, that's the only room you live in. Confine yourself to the present, past and future on the mission. Every anxiety lives in a time that isn't happening right now. Confine yourself to the present, this moment, this breath, this is all. Yeah, the past is a museum. I keep wandering through looking for evidence to support the narrative. I'm cooking about why things are the way they are and who's responsible. The future is a film I keep producing that's impossible to actually release because it hasn't been shot yet. But I spend enormous energy on the budget for its set. Meanwhile, the present sits there with everything I actually need to do the work that the past museum and future film supersede. Confine yourself to the present, that's the only room you live in. Confine yourself to the present, past and future on the mission. Every anxiety lives in a time that isn't happening right now. Confine yourself to the present, this moment, this breath,
everything else is noise.
And find yourself